Hey, welcome. I'm Kiki. We're in the doorway. I was not expecting to. I know, for one, thank you, guys. Um, 1K subscribers and viewers, watchers, thank you for coming into the doorway with me. I mean, we're live. I haven't been live in such a long time. So bear with me, guys. But yeah, a lot of things have changed. So thank you. So, um, thank you so much for being in the doorway with me, going into the Akashic Records library, not only reading, but reacting in our reality in that same way. I would not be here at all if it wasn't for you guys and believing in the arts with me. So I want to say thank you to the point where the picture that you seen at the beginning, the last reading that we did for mid-August, when I said I had to step out to make some moves, y'all energy and y'all love and the books that were read reached me to a level where I could not go back to who I was. It was like it was that time. You know how when you get that time when you like, yeah, it's about that time to grow and learn and do what you want to do because it's you. You help me guys to see that. So let me show you so far what I've been up to. I mean, I've been making moves like y'all been. Y'all emperors and empresses out here. Divine feminine and masculines. Yeah, all this. This was not how this used to be. Remember, I used to have the couch right here. You can tell because I still have the pillows. I gotta go down to the drop them in the garbage. You know how that go. But yeah, this is the the library, the parts of the library. Remember on this side I had the big old TV with the remote control. Yeah, that's gone. Things are gone. I'm cleaning house. Cleaning house. And I wouldn't have been able to do this if it wasn't for you guys. Like cleaning house like this is so much to do. Still got ways to go, but it's getting there. It's the whole point of doing it. And not being ashamed of how you start, but just starting it is important. So this is a free reading, guys. To see what's going on energetically. Emotionally it sounds that required a lot, right? So energetically, emotionally, how have we been evolving and changing together? Um, this is my way of saying thank you and how much I appreciate and love you guys. Um, this is a ride, and I'm just loving it. So let's see what's going on with us all. We got our ancestors, God, Gaia, guardian angels, ancestors, known and unknown. Three want to come out, okay? Mother, father, our father, mother, and our spirit, okay? All right, let's see what this is about. Wow. The arts. So guys, we are getting into our arts. Whatever is your art, whether it be playing the guitar, playing the piano, or this simply whatever is an art to you, whether it be writing, dancing, singing, it makes you your best self. Like what attracts you is the art of who you are. So if you're a singer, you're a writer, you're a dancer, sculptor, producer, engineer, scientist, historian, just a person that understands who you are. That's an art. That took a lot of appreciation, repetition, teaching, training, and knowing that you have the skills to show others how to bring out their art. Not only are you the student, but you are also the teacher. So it is our time to show the arts. What is our art? Both individually and collectively. The community is waiting for us. Like our community, our tribe, like for example, Kiki's Doorway channel is not a channel for me. This is a sanctuary. This is a place where I could communicate with you guys openly. Um, I get to express myself in a way that at one point I was scared to do. I was scared to show who I am, what I love to do as the arts, my actual home, the community that I live through and work through and love. Because when you are your true self, you notice how you had to break out your own skin and show that the community is a living proof of that. So wherever you go to do the arts, you had to go to another community. You had to go to another town or another physical body of a place to exude that. And that's an amazing thing. Or that's what it's asking us. That's the present. It's asking us to show the arts to the community. Or whatever way that is, whether that be with your family, your friends, or an actual place, another place where you can create that community, is waiting. Why? Because it gives us food. It's like food for the soul. My mind's eye. Our ancestors, guardians, God, Gaia, they give me that image. Have you ever read the book Chicken Soup for the Soul? It's like that. It's like the arts of who we are is like food and nourishment, not just for us, but for another person. It gives us that hunger to keep going. But most importantly, it's like we're starting to ask the question, what does give us food? Like when we actually go out in the world, how we are as a person and how we show that side, that's food for not just you, but that's food for another person. That's nourishment when at times of hunger. Wow. So let's see how this relates. What's this leading to? The arts. We've been practicing our arts. We've been talking to the community. We've been going out and facing what gives us nourishment and facing what makes us feel deprived too. It's like we know that we are a full cup. Are like an ace of cup, ace of pentacles, ace of sword, ace of fire. We are that individual that gives, we are that complete package. But to figure out or see what part of ourselves that was hungry to see that, to get that nourishment, we had to realize that to self-love, we've been going on a journey of self-love. And in small ways and in big ways, it showed the way we take care of ourselves and how we care for ourselves, how we cater to ourselves, how we contemplate on what we want to take charge in our lives. That is our food. That is our nourishment. If one part of that is not nourished, we started to face that and actually take that time out to do that. Yeah, because the Greek and Roman in us, the masculine, divine feminine, or the divine feminine and divine masculine, it was showing us that it was a lot of our aspects that we needed to mend and to really not only heal it, but to appreciate it. So let's see, what is that appreciation? Because we have a lot to be thankful for. For one, we got a roof over our head. We have a home to go to rest. We got food in the refrigerator. We got uh, other sources of food, meaning our art as food. We have who we are as a character as food. We have even how we face the things that hinder us, to even know, to even come out of that. That's courage. That is Leo in us, that fire. We are in August. That is that Leo side of us all the way. And not only leading in our lives, but taking charge and loving ourselves along the way. And forgiving too. There's a lot of things we had to forgive. If we had food and hunger, then that means it was things that was completely filling us up, making us feel full. And it was things that were depriving us of exactly what we deserve, we want, and we need as a person. So, wow. To forgive, to forgive is hard. Or to even face ourselves is hard. Or to even face another person that brings out that side. I know for me, I've been expressing, I had to forgive and let go a soulmate. Even though we don't speak to each other or see each other, I had to forgive that person and see that who they are as an individual is already a complete package in itself. It's nothing that I had to change or correct or do anything to have a person feel appreciated or for this person to make me feel appreciative. However, even twin flames, experiencing twin flames, karmic, all in one person, and to see that in myself, even though I'm not with that person, and we had to walk away from each other and spread our wings, it showed me how to really, that person, I was very thankful to have that experience, to know that for one, to have a soulmate, that to even know what a soulmate is, to recognize the twin flame in that person was like literally a mirror image. So if you have gone through any conflicts or experiencing situations that did not give you the nourishment that you needed, that shows how, for one, how divine you are masculine, how divine you are feminine, how divine you are feminine, how divine you are masculine, to even dare to even see not just the light in ourselves through another person, but to see the shadow side in ourselves through another person, and to surrender to that, not in a way where it looks silly or like why are you standing there, but more of it works for you. So let's keep going. I know I'm a talkative person. I can't help it. Okay, Two of Air. So we just talking about appreciating and mending ties with another person. When it came to talking with another person, or if you've been thinking about another person, or this person has been thinking about you. First of all, they come in as the Two of Air. We realize this person is realizing that you match them in every way, mostly in two ways, like the two aspects of you and another have been in sync, but at times may have felt stagnant. And when it comes to the art of communicating, that takes first of all, appreciating that you have the capability to not only react or to talk, but you also have advanced or evolved in how you listen to another person's wants and needs. So being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretend there is no problem. If this person's been thinking about you in regards to a situation that may have been troublesome for not just you, but for another person. So we've been experiencing a two of air situation where the one that we want to be with or the one that we want to talk to, we're in conflict with them, or we don't know what to do. We don't know what is the next course of action. No wonder I revealed some aspects of myself that I was going through as well. That if this is a twin flame, a soulmate, they bring out the arts in us. They bring out what we really want to be and how we truly want to be. And if it comes time to really talk about it, that when we do ever get that experience to talk to the person that we consider our twin flame or our soulmate, that we really put everything on the table. Everything that we want to see happen, everything that we have been discovering about ourselves, and most importantly, to hear out that the person that we care about. If we don't ever see our twin flame or our soulmate again, they want us to know that at times it was unable or unwilling to make a decision because they have probably been torn before in relationships. When we meet our twin flames or our soulmate, yes, they give us that love, but they show us how to unconditionally love not just them, but how to unconditionally love ourselves. So when we were going, we were wondering energetically why understand how to self-love in the first place is because what does that saying go? How can I love you if I don't love myself? We truly had to go through that. And if we had to go through that, do not think for 1 second that our soulmate or our twin flame didn't have to go through that. If you're even dealing with a karmic, as a karmic, like everybody's a karmic, meaning we all learn from each other. We all learn lessons from each other. We all learn how to even love one another through each other. So in a way, we all have been karmics. Even though we are divine feminine and divine masculine, we all play a role in somebody else's life. So until we know that title that they give us, we know we're divine feminine, we know we're divine masculine, but in that person's eyes, we don't know how they're viewing us. So even talking about it in that sense, like, am I just another person in your life? Am I someone that is significant in your life? Am I someone that is sacred? Or again, we don't know until we talk to that person or until that person talk to us. But if we don't experience that, know that they're not pretending there is no problem. How can they when we haven't talked to them yet? Or if we have, most likely the conversation target around what is the connection. Wow, we coming in as the queen of earth. How our soulmate, twin flame, or even karmic sees us is the queen of earth. They see that we're thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. They see that whatever we put our energy and effort to not only gives us income, of course, because we all, like everyday people, we all make a living. They see that naturally, but they see how we make our living. They see how and what we give our energy to. They see that we do make the time for those around us. They see that we do take a sensible approach, or that when they talk to us, when they do talk to us again, they see that we are going to be making a sensible approach to how we not only speak to them, but how we allow and accept our karmic, divine feminine, divine masculine, twin flame respond. And they see that we deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. In their eyes, they see us as divine already. They see us as sovereign. They see us as sacred. Everything that has breath that we exude is of queen status. Wow. So if we were wondering what they were thinking, that is the subconscious or the conscious of the subconscious and conscious thought of our divine masculine, divine feminine. Wow. Yeah, because they see that we have been communicating what we fight for. We have been communicating and showing in our own way our true character and who we are as a character or as a person is already a complete cup. We're already a full cup. We know who we are, why we walk, when we decide on things. We know those aspects. So they see that we're going into a stage of abundance. Things are looking very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. That would explain the contemplation that we were thinking about earlier when it comes to what does give us food and nourishment. What gives us food for our soul and what makes us feel like we're not, like we're getting malnourishment. And we are taking that time to figure it out. We have evolved even how we view ourselves to a point where even if we didn't speak to our divine masculine, divine feminine, we can actually, by faith, just by faith alone, know that if we're facing these things and forgiving aspects of ourselves as an individual and be able to celebrate that, then that means our divine masculine or divine feminines that we're connecting to are doing the same thing. So that would explain why we haven't seen them or why they haven't seen us. Everything happens for a reason, and we're starting to see why even that statement or phrase is more potent now than it was when that person put that on paper as a philosophy. Wow. Because we head into the four of fire. We about to get that contentment, peace, and abundance. We already are abundant. As a person, we already feel abundant. We already, if we're not feeling it now, look at how far you have come. Do you have a roof over your head? Do you have clothes on your back? Are you able to create what you want to create in your life? Then you already, as a human being, you already a complete package. But to recognize that, to be communicating that, speaking that with fire, with passion, with purpose, with plans. You got some plans. We got plans. We got plans, and we're going to keep going with our plans. Look at that, because again, 3 plus that 1, that ace, that opportunity. We knew we feel it. We know we felt it. We are feeling it in August. From the beginning, from August the 1st, maybe even we might have been really starting to think about this since August 2nd, that we know the actions we're taking, how we're going to start appreciating ourselves, how we're going to start accommodating ourselves, is going to bring a foundation that we've been building for quite some time. And we're going to get that exciting news, a new opportunity, career advancement, changing your life now. We're getting that opportunity, either getting advancement at our jobs, getting new apartments, getting new furniture, activities that we wanted to do, we're now doing that. Wardrobes that we want to take up, we're doing that now. We're appreciating ourselves, and we're now physically showing that appreciation. And when we show that appreciation, you notice how when you appreciate yourself, it comes back. Hey, what's up, Floyd? Yes, you can get a reading. Yes. Ask the question. Hey, this is the time for anybody that's coming into the Akashic Records library to ask a question. So ask the question. Yeah, I'm ready. Because you got the opportunity. Look, you came in when the Ace of Fire came in. opportunity. So you have an opportunity. What's on your mind? Ask it away, and we will read it together. Okay, while you thinking, I'm going to be shuffling the cards. Which card you want? I'm learning through you right now. I have never done this part of the reading like this before. Like the angel cards, planet books, present, past life book, sacred, sexual book. Which one? But yeah. Okay, what is your love doing? Okay. You want from the angels, the blue, red, the blue, red. Something's telling me do blue and red right now. Which one? How you want me to answer it? Which book? Matter of fact, I'll give you both. I'm greedy like that. I'm a Taurus. I'm greedy, so I'm going to give you both. Okay. Love. Let's see. Wow. It's funny I said greedy because 2 wanted to come out anyway. Taurus is in the second house. We like our meat potatoes. We like the meal and the appetizer. Can you hear me? So let's see. So we're going to do a 4. We're going to do a complete foundation, okay, for you. So let's see. So, wow. First of all, you got, the person has fire for you. They see you as a successful person, that you're well established. You have your stuff together. You know yourself. You know what you have to offer. And people around you see that too. You're getting a celebration. Whatever you've been facing, you've been getting a victory on. And this person, if you haven't been speaking to them or seeing them, they've been watching you. Either, I'm getting this feeling like through social media, like either through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or if you have a friend that you and the person that you're asking about is connected, like a third person that you know, like, you know how when you want to know about somebody and that person knows your friend, and vice versa, is like, okay, how they doing? How's so-and-so doing? So somebody's asking about you. If they haven't been talking about you, they've been asking about you. Good thing you asked me. Nice. Yeah, so look, you got victory. Good news is on its way. Public recognition or awards. So you're going to be getting public recognition in your personal life. Like things in your personal life is popping. It's on 6 right now. You about to get to the 10. You about to get that pentacles, prosperity, peace of mind. Everything that you've been waiting for is being handed to you because you put in the work. Like you've been putting in the work. Sticks and stones don't break your bones, okay? And this person is seeing that if whatever situations that's been of conflict, maybe this person is older than you or younger than you, whether it be physically by age or their mentality, where how they came to you, they were just learning how to be mature. Because it seemed like, I'm getting this feeling like you have been the mature person, or either you and the person that you're asking about, y'all both had an opportunity to see what you really want. It took this person to be in your life to find out what you truly want, not what we think we want. But if what we think we want, is it actually true? This person was here to show you that. I believe this is your twin flame. Our twin flames are usually a connection to our soulmate. Either our twin flame could be our soulmate, or our twin flame is preparing us for our soulmate. One of the two is happening. So you have been coming into your own. New partnerships or contracts. Continue to make forward movement. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Don't stop. The moment you stop, it could be slowing down your blessings. I know for me personally, when I stopped doing what I needed to do for myself, that's when, even when I did see my twin flame or my soulmate, it was, yeah, they see my potential and who I was, but they were probably curious to see, did I stop it because I was starting to love them, like putting that energy into them rather than to continue putting it into myself. So it's like, yeah, you can still love that person, but continue to keep loving yourself, okay? So let's see what's going on. Why? Because wow, right now you have temperance. You have matured emotionally. Let me see what's going on. See, she like, okay, so she lights your world on fire. Do know that you light her world on fire. To the point, maybe that's probably why she might freak out and fall back sometimes. Like, we all have a pattern when we like somebody. I know for me, when I like somebody, I put myself in all the way in. But when I see that person give me the same feeling back, it kind of frightens me a little bit. So I kind of withdraw for a minute to see, is this person really true, or are they trying to match what I'm trying to show them about myself? You understand? So this person, you light their fire as well. You show them how to be temperance in their emotions, how to go within. Maybe this person didn't know, or maybe that the person didn't know how to trust themselves. Like, how do we know how to trust ourselves? Sometimes it takes another person, right, to show us the level of trust that we have for ourselves. So you showing this person how to truly trust themselves, but how to love themselves. Maybe they were concerned about that too. Like, can somebody truly love them, like all the way, and not just part of them, and vice versa. You y'all bring, you notice how our twin flames and soulmate bring out the best in us, but they also show us our not so good side of ourselves too. I don't know. It's like you can't just take the one part that we like and not the other. It's like, if you're gonna eat this meal, you gotta also eat your fruits and vegetables. You like, no, but it makes us healthy though. Wow. So yeah, same way. So wow. So I'm letting you know, let's so do know that this person may be coming to talk to you um very soon. It might be in 2 weeks. We might end up seeing our twin flames and our soulmates in September or maybe October. Because if 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 the cards are saying what it is saying, meaning you having victory, we having victory right now, we all are getting the victory. We are getting the victory in ourselves, and what we face, we're getting the rewards for facing ourselves and facing what we really want. And when we do that, it's going to be people that's going to want to try to talk to us, that's going to want to connect with us and figure out what place do they have in our lives, and vice versa. So if we're going through this, right, and we're seeing that we have our emotions intact, what we who we are, and how we truly want to be held and have that harmonious relationship, then guess what? We're going to be tested. So I wouldn't be surprised, like in September or October, that our twin flame or soulmate comes back to see if we truly say what we are by showing it. Like, I got to be prepared that if my twin flame, twin flame, well, right now I have a soulmate that is a twin flame to me at the same time. To me, I feel like my soulmate is a twin flame and a karmic as well as divine, all wrapped up in one. Like, the three aspects of ourselves is in that person. So we're going to be tested on that. Like, did we truly evolve? Do we still need to start learning? Are they still going to be our lessons? Or are we going to appreciate it? Oh wow! So notice how the two fires, the two elements of fire came out. So whether you are fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the six is a Virgo. You might be an Earth sign. I don't know. Are you an Earth sign or Virgo? Because Virgo and the second house Taurus is up here. So I'm more interested in like knowing that. Are you Virgo, Taurus? Are you an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? or a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Air, um, fire's dual sign because we all have yin and yang in us. Fire's opposite sign is air. So if you're noticing, if y'all both are air, y'all showing each other how to bring out your passion, how to bring out your purpose, how to even bring out that your purpose have a plan, both individually and together. Notice that individually and together makes the doorway. You're showing this person, and this person's showing you how to walk through the doorway, both together and apart. So even when you apart, are you really apart? It's like air. Air goes everywhere. So can I say the air miss me? Because I gotta breathe, right? You gotta breathe. So you're teaching this person how to truly breathe, how to truly be themselves, like their whole self, and not blame parts of themselves. Like we are in our society, we're so used to accepting the light, the happy side of ourselves, that when we look at that shadow, dark side of ourselves, or the side that we see, but we want to, put in that subconscious in the back, that we bring it out and appreciate that. Like I had to learn through my soulmate to appreciate my sassy side. Like I didn't know that I stand up for what I believe in until I met this person. I thought that I was submissive a lot. And at times I was very submissive. Sometimes I'll let people that had more dominant energy take over because I feel energetically, if you're dominant, if you're showing that you're doing something, that it must be right, because then why do it? But then I wasn't appreciating my dominant side or my daring side. So this person showed me how to stand in my truth, both in the shadow side and in the light. Wow. Wow, she does? That's cool. I love tats. That's it. Like, I got two on one side and one on the other. I want to get another one, particularly. But I'm waiting on that for a special occasion. Yo, tattoos are tribal. That was a way to express ourselves, to show who we are as an individual and show the lineage that we're connecting together, our tribe, our kin. Like we kin right now. Like, hey, you got to hear my side and I'm getting to see your side. Like you're able, in some way, you're trusting me to show you something. You didn't have to ask me to read, but you, in some level, you're showing the level of trust that you have for me to reveal what could be going on, or what could be a possibility of what is on that person's mind. And I appreciate that. It's like we're two strangers getting to know each other. Again, two strangers getting to know each other. When two strangers get to know each other, are they strangers anymore? No. Now it's all about how we place them in our lives shows a very kindred role, sacred role. It's like our friends, our best friends. How do they become our best friends? Our friends, how do they become our friends? When we say I have a best friend, what level did it take for them to show who they truly are for us to say they are my best friend? I know for me, when I met my friend in high school, I didn't know she was going to be truly my best friend until she was there for when my mom passed away. Out of all my friends, and I have wonderful friends in my life, but the true friend, like any mom or dad or elder, like grandma, grandpa, uncles and aunts, they always say, and I used to think it was silly, they say you only have one friend, you only get one friend. And I'm like, why is that? When everybody you talk to, if you connect to some level, that they will have some type of friendship, right? That's true, but to what level though? And how do you know what level until you actually see it? So I was 19 when my mom passed away, in high school, senior year in high school. And I'm the oldest, so I had to figure out how to cremate my mom because my mom wanted to be cremated. I had to figure out how to get the money up to cremate my mom, because when a person has HIV, some insurance, or at that time, insurance would not pay for when someone passes over to the other side. So if this person did not have money in their account, or didn't have family and friends that they had while they were alive to contribute, it can be very hard. And my friend from the beginning, and I mean, she went with me to the funeral home. She went with me down to Brooklyn to get the cremation certificate. She was there to go with me to Canal Street to pick out the urn that y'all seen at this my mom urn right here. That's my mother. Say hi, guys. This is my mom. Until me and my brothers, until I see my brothers completely again, then we would spread her ashes to the place that she really wanted to in Florida. Or I believe it was in Florida. I got to find out through her best friend. But she was there to pick out this beautiful vase, urn, for my mother. To me, once she did that, can I really say she was just my friend? Or she just my best friend? Now she's my sister. And I can honestly say we had to split. Like, once my mom passed away, me and my best friend had to split because she couldn't trust me at that time. I was doing something to her friend because her friend did something to me that I appreciate, and I regret it. I have regrets now. I was able to make up for it now. But that action made her think, would I do that to her since we were best friends? And I was like, no, I can never do that to you. I wasn't even thinking like that. But the moment she said she couldn't trust me, I'm like, when you don't have no trust, if there's no true foundation there, then I can't really be there for you, and you can't really be there for me. And it was not on like, we didn't end on an angry note. So wow. In 98, wow. So you took on the father role, like you took on the masculine role double time. Like, you had to be divine masculine real quick, or a divine being real quick. Like, really hold down the family, hold down yourself at the same time. So this person came to your life for a reason, and you came in their life for a reason as well. So, wow. Wow, I'm sorry to hear that. Wow. You know, and this is why, Floyd, this is why whoever you're talking to or connecting to right now, even if you're not speaking to them or see them, know that how you handle what you had to face when it came to your father, and how you had to be strong when family at moments may not have been able to be strong, being that pillar of understanding, that in itself shows how divine you are. Honestly, that shows how divine you are. That shows how divine we are. You see how far you have come? Now, if you come through that, imagine the viewers and watchers that's in the library with us right now. We all gone through things that were troubling, that was, terrifying, that could have made anybody just crumble and be a complete different person. Like, take that light from you. And even though all of those things that, wow, now I'm seeing why I love I look at other readers myself. I look at other channels, whether it be readers, historians, people that any art, honestly. I look at different people of the arts in all levels. And I believe the ghetto nun, she was saying about Job, how Job had everything taken from him, and to have it be replaced. Or even if I had to relate it to Jacob, Rachel, and Leah, biblically, like, to know that even through all the 7-year hardships, and to have to go through 7 years again to get the person that Jacob truly loved, that was 14 years. He had to do things for 14 years, had to tend the land for 14 years to get who he truly loved. Do you know how much willpower that took? We are walking in willpower right now. Wow, really? You play the guitar? I mean, email me, man. I'm from New York City. I'm in Harlem, baby. Harlem. Email me. I gotta start connecting to arts, people of the arts. Come on now. The cards picked it up for us. The community. We are making a community right now. So if you have an art, please email me. In the description box below, there's information about how to contact me and how we could both connect to each other. I don't care if you're not. I know as a reader, we gotta put, or when you do a channel, you gotta put information at the description box below, right? I'm not just asking for people that's just wanted to pay for personal readings to contact me. I'm also, maybe I need to make this clear too, as a two, right? That, oh, you from Brooklyn? That's what's up. I'm supposed to be heading to Brooklyn real soon. Anyway. So yeah. Wow. Okay. You from upstate? That's what's up. I had my biological father's from upstate, and I seen him last month. So look here. Email me, guys. Of course, whoever's watching, if you have an art, and like we said, everything is an art. Please contact me. Please contact me, because the things I'm doing, I would need people to fill up those slots, honestly. And if things go the way it can, I would really like to collaborate with people, whether it be traveling. I don't mind traveling now. I had to practice traveling because I'm a hermit. I like to stay indoors, honestly. I like to go outside, but I feel at home, you know. Thank you. So yeah, we have come a long way. Like all the hardships, like if you look at our lives personally, like the family traumas we had to go through, or not even traumas, like the family dynamics, our friend dynamics, our work relationship dynamics, the relationship we have with ourselves, relationship we have with our friends. It has evolved because we have evolved. We have come a long way. One. Yeah, wow. We are walking through the doorway. So let's see. I'm gonna put these aside because we got the victory. Thank you, Lord. You gave us energy of victory. So your energy and elements is helping us to become the 6 of fire and the 2 of fire, to see how far we have come and the victories that we are getting now and the victories we have gotten along the way. So thank you, Lord, because these energies are going to play out for us as well. So thank you. Whoever asks for, this is a free reading. So if you ask a question, whatever books come out is not only there for you as the individual, but it's also there to help us to see that in ourselves too. So thank you, Lord. Thank you for this. Thank you. Why do I feel like you're saying, you're welcome? Like I can't see you, but I can feel you. You're welcome. Oh my God, family. Oh my God. Yes. So let's see. What's that mean? Look, even though I'm an English bachelor's in English, I gotta still learn new words. So what is AMBIVERT? What does that mean? But I whatever it means by word, I know it's good. So thank you. But I do want to know a new word. It's like you're my thesaurus right now. So you're getting to help me learn a new word. We always learning in life. Even when we old, we still gotta learn something. So let's see, what does our sacred side, our sensual side want to say? I'm bringing out all the books. Bring them out, bring them out. Wow. When we bring out the arts in ourselves, guys, and when we start to see how far we come, That's when we get the wheel of fortune. The wheel is going to be on our side. However you want your fortune or your life to turn out, turn the wheel. It's making me think of Wheel of Fortune. You know how when you got to turn the wheel to see what prize you get at the end? We're a walking Wheel of Fortune. So imagine whatever you want right now, whatever you want. You know what did tonight, whatever you need, baby. It's gone. Look, it is on. We have the will to turn everything in our favor right now. Oh, that's what it means? Oh, thank you. I'm gonna be using that. Ambivert. I hope I'm saying it right. So we get to ambivert. We get to amplify ourselves. Ambivert this. Internally and externally, we have the wheel of fortune on our side. Wow. Queen of Pentacles. The wheel of fortune. When we turn that wheel, wow, we got double queen. So masculine, I know, don't let the title fool you. King, if you're a masculine watching this right now, imagine this being the king of earth. Okay? Because the king of earth is pretty much like the queen of earth. You have the Midas touch. Everything that you make happen is like it turns into gold. Everything. Everything. We're gonna get prosperity. Proclamations of who we are as a person. Like we getting it double time. So we're gonna get divine fortune, divine income, divine a divine direction in what we want to do. Like whatever we want to do, it is blessed. It's divinely guided. God, Gaia, our ancestors. And when we say ancestors, that means our family, friends, people that we have known in our living life that is not living any longer with us, but that's on the other side. They're here with us every step of the way, cheering us on. They're our first fans, our first cheerleaders. They're here for us. And they're here to show us that from this moment on, everything that we make or want will come to us. So if you want that new job, it's going to come to you. If you want that new relationship, it's going to come to you. However, before we get that new relationship, this is something that is coming to me. Our ancestors are coming to me with this one. This one I cannot be passive about. It's asking us to first practice being divine feminine and divine masculine on our own before we meet again the person that we love. It's like being the complete package, complete like times 10, times 20. It's like you were 10 and what we're about to step in is going to give us that next 10. So we're going to be a 10, 20. It's like skip, you know how when they say rate a person 1 to 10? It's like it's going to be hard for somebody to do that. They're going to be like, you're 20 in my eyes. You're 20. You are 100. You are 50-50. What you want to experience and what you want to be is going to be right here for us. Wow. And we got that, look, we have the ace of coins again. We have that opportunity to not only change our lives right now, but we have the courage to change what we want to bring into our lives. So if that means clearing out things in our lives to bring in the new, so be it. We have now that inner and outer power to do that. Wow. And when we doing it, that means the person that we care about and we love, that we really want to connect to, that our soulmate or twin flame that we really want to connect to, our divine feminine, divine masculine, we need time to do that, right? We need space apart to do that. So it's like, if, say, for instance, September or October, they come to talk to us or connect with us once more, can we really take each other back and start fresh? Or do we need some time? Because we do have the Three of Pentacles. We do have the Three of Fire. So if we need 3 months to at least see how being a divine feminine and a divine masculine truly means for us, so when we do meet our soulmates again or our twin flames again, that we are sure without a shadow of a doubt that this is a go, then we'll be able to express that and they'll know and understand that, because we all need time. It's like going to school. You need 3 months before you go to the next class. Hey, what's good? Fabiana? Hey, this is the perfect time. Whatever question you want to ask the question. Yes. Can you ask a question? Yes. Free readings. Hey, I have learned through Lloyd and from every energy in here that doing a free reading, I'm actually going to do a free reading, like a personal reading for free. So ask away, sis. Ask away. Oh wow, because we standing in love right now. Wow. Okay, so let's go. Let's see. Okay. Let me see what's going on. Let me see what Fabiana, because you fabulous. What'd she say? Gemini next week. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're gonna do these. The angels. Let's see what the angels say. Okay. Why do I feel the need? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I did 2 like this, so I'm going to do presence. Wait, sacred. Let's see. Ooh, they came out. All right. This one. This one to come out. Okay. Let's see. So, Fabiana. Wow, yes. Yeah. Let's see. Most likely they might come towards you next week. It looks like it. Or in the next month. If it's not next week, I believe, which would be September, right? Then that whole month of September, watch out for it. Yeah, because watch out for it. Yeah, it's a possibility. Yes, this person really wants to show you their water element. If they come back to communicate with you, they want to show you, or they want to tell you, for one, that you are trustworthy, that they see that you are compassionate, that you are truly respected, not just from other people in your world, but they respect you. And they see that you're very cultured, that you have yourself together. So, and you see this Ace of Cups, they feel complete with you. You make them see their self through you. It's like every time they're with you, they see themselves in you. Like who they want to be, they get to see that through you. So if they come to communicate anything or at least express any type of emotion, that could be one of them, where who they were, they didn't know if they were complete until they met you. And let's see what to expect. Wow, you woke them up. You did a 12 o'clock on them. You woke them up. You shook them up. You did the trumpets. The trumpets of Jericho came tumbling down. You awoken them. You have the foundation that they might have thought, and how they communicate could have always been choppy or confusing, where it didn't seem like they were very clear on how they felt for you. They're going to be waking up to what they're really, truly feel about you, but how they feel about themselves. Like, again, you awaken a parts of themselves that they thought was dead, honestly. You awaken parts of themselves that they thought didn't have any more light or life in them. You have awakened the light in this person. So whether it might be 12 o'clock, wow. If we had to be, let's say, by the books, if we had to be in general, this person may call you at 12 o'clock in the afternoon or 12 o'clock at night. They might contact you at 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. or this particular number means something. So either 12 o'clock or uh, since last year, December, it's something about this being a complete circle. Like y'all have known each other longer than a couple of months. It feels like, based on the book, it looked like you have probably known each other for like a year or more. So this is something that didn't come overnight. Like this, I do want you to know, or if they haven't let you know, or they might be willing to let you know that who they are didn't come um, effortlessly. Like it came with a lot of energy, and you showed them how to bring that out of themselves, because it was really hard for them to do that. Again, the books that I'm pulling for you is the same things that we can all relate in this library. We can all relate that the soulmate that we want to talk to, the twin flame that we want to talk to, we didn't realize that we helped to awaken aspects of themselves that maybe they thought were not allowed to be awoken at all. And that's a huge deal. So for all that's here, all the divine masculines and feminists that's here, divine masculine as a feminine, you help to awaken aspects of ourselves that at times we might not have felt like it would be appreciative or appreciated. You had showed us how to appreciate those aspects that may have not been appreciated through others before. Divine feminine, for the masculines, men, um, yeah, it's like you have taught masculines, you are seeing that who you are is divine. Do your opposite counterpart. Divine masculines, you know now. It's no doubt anymore. Divine masculines, you know now that who you are, we appreciate you. We appreciate you because you remind us of being strong as a woman, as a feminine. That we have the masculine energy in us. You help us to learn that. So if we can appreciate that aspect, masculine, do know that I feel the masculine knows that who they are is advanced, is appreciative. Okay? Yeah, this is my reading. This is fab. Yes, this is your reading. This is your reading. These books are your reading. Okay, that you helped this person to awaken. I don't. Again, if you are whoever you're dealing with, you help them to awaken aspects of themselves that, again, when I say that the books that I'm reading for you is helping everybody else in the Akashic Records library, most likely whatever you're experiencing right now, let me make sure. Okay, Fabriana, this is what others could be experiencing as well. See, Floyd, like if you look at, we all, good thing for technology, we all can communicate through messaging while live. So it's like the books that I'm pulling for you is helping other people in the library, including me, to understand what aspects of my divine masculine could be going through based on your book. It's like going to a library. When we read a book, we're not the only ones reading that particular book. It's the same copy, depending on who's also in the library to purchase or read the book, can also resonate and relate to it. So yeah. So yeah, you help them to awaken. They're looking at things from a different perspective. They have a temporary standstill. Again, so if they needed more time, you or them may need more time. But within September, yeah, you should be expecting either a text, or they may be like literally walking towards you, like physically wanting to see you rather than communicate with you. Like I don't know what side that they could be. Maybe they're used to communicating with people. Maybe their strong points is communicating, but to show how they feel about you, that's different. So they might need to come to you and show you physically, like walk towards you and really show you how they feel about you. If they're used to a little bit showing you how they feel, but now it's going to be on a physical level. Now it's all about, do you want it based on what you see, what aspects that is awakening them? Do you want to continue that connection with them, or do you need more time apart to, still cater to yourself and to your needs and allow the person you care for to cater and understand their needs, but now as an individual now. So if you're wondering, are they going to be talking to anybody else? I don't think so. I don't think so. And if they are with somebody else at this time, they may be thinking about ending it because not just the emotions they have for you, but that they know what really works best for them. You help them to awaken that part, if that makes any sense. You're showing them how to be themselves, and if that means making decisions that were once hard for them to do, they're going to be awakened to do that. They definitely was stressed out about speaking to you, because you are sacred to them, you are special to them, and they really value you. Yeah, you give them nostalgia. Like you probably known each other for quite some time. Like either y'all probably known each other when y'all were younger or teenagers, or y'all just have a long history with each other. Y'all definitely have an equal. He definitely wants to show you giving and receiving. It's like whatever you give to him, he wants to give to you. He wants to, whatever you awaken in him, you awaken equal give and take, where no one is giving more or no one is giving less. It is straight equal. If we don't see that equal sign, then it's not going to feel right. It's not going to feel right. So yeah, they want to give you equal. They really want to give you what you've been giving them. Okay? So yeah, you're helping us. Thank you. Thank you. So let's see. So I see let's see what else is here. Who else is in the library with us? Let's see. Is there anyone else that wants to ask a question? Thank you, Fabiana. I hope I'm saying your name right. Thank you so much. Okay, so Noria, I hope I'm saying your name right. Noria, I got you now. Okay, I'm gonna get faster now. Okay, because I'm not. I know we all got lives and y'all got things to do. So yeah. So Noria, I'm gonna answer your question now too. Okay. Yes. So what was the question again? Do I have to look? I might have to look back to see what was your question, Noria. Okay, what can I expect from him? Okay. All right. Ooh. Okay. What can Noraya expect? Let's get this going. Because I give how the books is moving, they want to tell you a lot, but we're going to break down exactly. Okay. How do they feel? How does this person feel? How does this person feel? Okay. Okay. That one to come out. Right. All right, Noraya, I got you. I have you right here. Okay, so y'all got it good because I'm giving y'all four. Usually I have to give one book to answer a question, but because I'm doing this for the first time, I'm like, let's be greedy, shall we? Let's get greedy, shall we? All right. Okay. So 8 days. So in 8 days, so yeah, next week or in 8 days, you could be expecting to hear from this person. It might be through them writing to you, either through Gmail or through Messenger. You could get a reading by looking in the. Oh, well, wait a minute. I'm here. Yeah, you can ask the question now, the Pika. While I'm answering Naraya's question. Okay. So when I finish with Naraya, then I'll answer yours. All right. Okay. So, Naraya, this person definitely will be speaking to you in 8 days or in the month of. They might have been thinking about speaking to you in August. Either they through Facebook or through Instagram. It's no. I'm not getting that social vibe in this one. I'm getting more of like physically being around your neighborhood or circling around you to see like if this person knows your everyday schedule, like without you recognizing them or seeing them, they probably been around scoping you out or asking someone about what you've been up to, Naraya. So if you haven't physically seen them, oh, you have. Okay, so yeah. Wow. Okay, so yeah, this person could be like eavesdropping, if I had to say it in a better way, like if they know your schedule, like where you like to go, where you like to eat at, where you like to read books and have your leisure time, they could be bumping into you that way. So if you've been blocking them, if you block them in any way socially, because I felt social media first because of the book, but then I'm like, why do I feel like it's been chopped? Like if they really want to contact you, it would be difficult. I don't know if you've done that. I don't know, because I know I blocked my soulmate from contacting me. So if my soulmate had to see me like you, Naraya, they would have to find like where I usually go to the library, where I go to walk. Like they would have to know my leisure time schedule. So let's see what you say, Naraya. Let me see. Okay, so he might have been wanting to contact you, Naraya, but may feel uneasy because the eight of earth is when we're skilled at something, like we whatever we read on, we're skilled at. So he's skilled at understanding you, but he may not be sure that what he has learned about you if it's correct. So he may be hesitant on contacting you or like physically seeing you, because just because he knows you doesn't mean he don't know how you may react or express yourself. Okay, let's see what's because he sees you as the king of fire. Now, yes, we all have the yin and yang in us. We all have the masculine and feminine in us. So wow, 333 came up. So he sees you as not only a good person, but he sees you as a teacher, as someone he can learn from. That it's like y'all learn from each other. But he sees you as the king of fire. He sees you as very motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic. He knows that you focus. You focus. Oh, oh. When I said that, oh my God, oh goddess. When I said that, oh God, choked up. Yeah, he might be concerned to talk to you. Oh, if I yeah, he's definitely he might be concerned because you know how that is when the best way I could express this, like give you an example is, you know how when you want to come to a friend to ask them out, like to go to a party or to go out and or like when you meet somebody for the first time and see if they would like to go out with you to a party or something like that, and you might be nervous. That's the type of energy. Like whenever have you ever been in a situation where you know the person, but you may be a little concerned of how they're going to react. Okay, so if he, okay, mine did that too. So this is why I was saying to you guys that the books that are being read as an individual personal reading, on the free reading, can actually help us all in the library because we all are experiencing this in some way, shape, or fashion, right? My soulmate cut me off a month ago. Actually, no, let's be real. I fell a month ago because I detached myself. It took me a month. It took me this month to actually detach myself energetically from this person, from my soulmate. But my soulmate haven't talked to me for 3 months now. Haven't spoken to me for 2 to 3 months now. So I was standing still, hoping or waiting to see what was going to at least be said. Like if we had to mend our ways and walk away, then I'd rather that because this person at the end is still a friend to me. Like he didn't have to just be someone I love. He was a friend. So, or how I viewed it, let's say that. So I haven't seen my soulmate in 3 months. And I had to literally come to the conclusion, whether he comes to me or not, that it was something here that just didn't work out for him. And rather than tell me, I'm going based on assumptions. It's like now we're left with assuming. And no one wants to assume anything. But if I had to guess, I can only imagine that maybe it wasn't the right time. Maybe it wasn't the right time. The kind of commitment that I was looking for, he wasn't. And I had to come to grips with that. Yeah, I cried it out on my, oh my God, last week after I did mid-August reading, I had to cry it out and really appreciate the experience that we did share. Well, let's see. Okay. Now this is the part that I didn't, this is a good thing. So yes, he does. Wow. Oh, wow. Kings. Okay. Yeah, he does. Yes, he does. Okay. For one, he sees you are the person that he wants to be with, that he appreciates who you are with him. You make him be his best self, but you make him come alive. You make him, it's like seeing a still life come to life. It's like, if I could describe it in a physical manner, and he's the king of wands. So I don't know if he's a fire sign. I don't look at just the elements or the energy itself, because we all have the 4 elements in us. But you bring out his fire energy. You bring out his passion a lot. And yes, fire's opposite sign is air. Like I was telling beautiful divine Lloyd up in the house. Yeah. Air's opposite sign or air's dual nature is fire. Fire's dual nature meaning we have yin and yang in us, day and night in us. So you're bringing out, wow, you're helping him to bring out his king of wands. He sees you as the king of fire. You're helping him to bring out his king of fire, because the king of wands is the king of fire. So yes, he honestly speaking, it seems like he sees you as a soulmate. He doesn't just see you as his girlfriend. I mean, yes, but honestly, he sees you as his soulmate. Like the way you see him silently is the way he actually sees you. If that makes sense, Noraya. Like the way you really see him that you can't tell me because we live is the way he truly sees you. He just may not have showed you or said it to you, but he sees you like that to the point where the books is showing it. It's confirmation. It's double confirmation. Just like Lloyd's. His was the double confirmation, 2 of fire. With the 6 of fire. Like we're connected to our soulmate. This is your soulmate. He sees you as his soulmate. Feminine. He sees you as his divine feminine. If I had to break it down, he sees you as, wow, you know how when we're young they say when you marry you see that person as your spouse. This is how he sees you. So it's kind of again, that would explain why he's probably trying to ease up on you or find a way to come to you, is because you're not just a regular person to him. Okay. So yes. Exactly. Look, we all in the same boat with you. I just revealed mine, girl. Hey, divine feminine to another divine feminine, divine masculine is in the house too. To the divine masculine in me, we are going through it. This is the cool part. We are all going through it. Wow. So yes. So let's see the Pika. The Pika, are you still here? I hope I remember. Yes. I hope I'm saying your name right. The Pika. I'm going to answer your question now if you're still here. Woo. But his throat chakra, Naraya, could be closed at this moment. He might be very stuck on communicating that with you. He may be communicating that with you. His throat chakra is closed because he may be nervous about that. If how you see him is how he sees you, that for anybody could be a little scary for a moment, but doesn't mean that it's not there. So he's just probably trying to find the right way to say it. Wow, my mom was a Leo. Her birthday just passed. Like when you watch the the reading at the beginning, you'll hear that part of it. Yeah, he does regret it, Naraya. He does. He really does regret it. That's why his throat chakra is closed. And again, he might be practicing. He might be taking this time out right now, I feel, energetically, to practice how to communicate what he's really feeling. And not just communicate what he's really feeling, but to show that on the outside too. And that takes practice. So he's gonna, like anything that we practice, right? Do we get it right the first time? No, but with enough practice, we get it right because we love it. So he loves you to a point. He will continue to practice how to get better at that. Okay, Topeka, let's answer your question. Now, Topeka, this reading is going to be for you right now. So I'm going to answer your question right now. So Topeka, let me see. Did you ask the question, Topeka? I know you did. Let me go back in there. Yes, you did. Okay, so I'm going to answer the question now. Okay, now you notice how anytime I've done readings, this has never happened. So yeah, our divine masculines and divine feminines, we have turned their lives upside down for sure. That is wow. Okay, the Pika, the Pika. All right. Yes, okay. As the Queen of Air, let me see. When he does reunite with you, because this is an answer, yes, he wants to reunite with you. But when he reunites with you, Topeka, he's going to be answering a lot of questions that were unanswered before. He sees you as the Queen of Air. He sees you as independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. Most importantly, he sees that you're very wise. Either you know how to do readings yourself, either tarot readings, or you know about the occult. You know how to read people. Like your intuition is very keen at this moment. It's very heightened. So intuitively, he may feel at times that you are psychic. Like, how did you know that before he even said it? You are it's like you have very clairvoyant. You very clairvoyant. If I could break it down, you could see right through him to a point it may have him try to disguise or Like when you get too close, he may pull back a little bit. He may be, because I see the horse, he's wise himself. He's very wise. A wise person can recognize another wise person. So he knows that you see right through him because he sees through you. So in his eyes, you are the world to him. And he holds you up with high regards to the point where he may be apprehensive about it at times. So yeah, he's going to be answering a lot of things. So he knows that he has to show that he's making objective decision making. He sees that you're clearing away all that no longer serves you, and that you're seeing the humor in the situation. Like, however you had to make things clear is the very things that he's going to end up answering, which is going to be hilarious to you. Like, it took you to clear out everything or really come to grips with what you are bringing to the table for him to end up coming to you to talk to you in a more clear fashion, because he knows he can't come to you how he used to, because how he used to come to you was putting you in the shadows, like seeing you in the shadows, being there for you but not completely, showing you aspects of who he is as a person, because he is, first of all, he is very earnest. Like, he's friendly, he's kind, he's stable, he has success coming to him. He's very successful in his own way, and he showed you sides of himself that he would show very few people. So that's one thing you should know. Like, the sides that he was showing you, he shows very few people. And that would explain why the 5 of Earth is here, because at times he could only show you what he felt comfortable showing you. So, like, how he works, how he is with his family, how he is with his friends, how he is with things in his life that he sees valuable, he showed you that part. But the part that money can't buy, that emotional side, his expression, his who he is, that other side of who he is, he was maybe concerned of doing that, especially when it comes to our shadow side. Maybe he was concerned of showing his shadow side when in fact he was actually showing his shadow side and he did not know that. Like Darth Vader, he showed the dark side. We all have the Darth Vader in us. We all do. It just so happened we seen ours, you seen yours before you seen his light, the light side of him, his lightsaber side of who he is. So if it's fear surrounding money, maybe he's been having money issues, or when it comes to stability, that was probably something he was working on when he met you. Maybe he didn't want to show you that. That's like, again, knowing he has, if you had to meet him in different places, or if you met him in his, I don't know, it's something about where you met him plays a significant role here. Like, wherever you met him, it might have been outside, or it might have been frequent, where it's like, it's something about where he has met you may have determined how you might view him. He might have been concerned about that. The wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. Whatever he's about to do, it required him to have willpower. So he might have been, when he met you, he might have been going out to do what he really feels passionate to do. Maybe he stopped his 9-to-5 job and wanted to do a job that he created. What if he wanted to be an entrepreneur? And like any entrepreneurs, honestly speaking, it's hard. Sometimes we don't know if we're going to have a steady check. And we got to figure out other avenues that are legit, that will keep the income steady. Or maybe he was changing some aspect of his life that he may have been concerned about doing or showing you. So when he comes to talk to you, he'll be able to explain if it was about financial issues, was it about friendships, or how he wants to have a relationship with you. He'll be able to tell you, like, this was what was going on when I was with you, or this is what I was experiencing when I was with you. It's like certain for me, with my soulmate, I was becoming an entrepreneur. And I'm a Taurus. I love working 9 to 5 jobs because it's stable. I don't have to worry about a check. I don't have to worry about being unemployed. It's a consistent check. When I became, when I started tapping into being self-employed, I'm still learning. So this is a whole new ball game for me, and it could be scary. And when you date somebody, you don't want to come off like as if you can't hold yourself down in this person just in case they want to be with you. That could be one aspect. Okay. But when he does come to you and speak to you, because he is the Pika, he's going to be wow, he's going to come back as the emperor. So he's going to be self-employed. He's going to have either, if he's not an entrepreneur, whatever business that he had, he's going to get an advancement. He's going to be getting a promotion, getting a higher position where he could be seen as stable, not just for you, but for him, for both, just in case. Because he's looking at the bigger picture. So if you're wondering, like, why did you only see snippets of who he is? It's because he was working on bringing to you the complete picture, like the complete package. So yeah, he's coming back as the emperor. He's building an empire, and he sees you as his empress. So if he sees, since he sees you, not if, since he sees you as his empress, as an empress, do you want to see him just when he's down and out? Even though you can handle it, maybe he couldn't handle when he's down and out. Maybe that's what it was. And when he comes to you, yes, he's going to be coming to you as a complete person, as a complete package, but it's because of you that he was able to push forward and do that. I would say within this month, like you should, within 5 days, honestly, it says 5 of Earth. So within 5 days, so we're going into September. So September 5th, from September 1st, I feel I'm greedy. So I would say the whole month of September, you might be seeing him where he will be speaking to you on what's been happening and what's been going on and how thankful he is of you. He thinks of you a lot. I mean, to the point he's screaming, like he may be getting wet dreams thinking about you. Because right now, if he's screaming, if he's getting wet dreams, then that means he's being celibate. He's practicing being celibate right now. And if that's a huge deal. If he's actually, since he's actually controlling his natural manly urges, he's controlling his manly urges. That means he's practicing being celibate until he meets you again. Or again, in a way where he sees you at, if he's an emperor, then you're his empress. Wow. He sees you as his empress. And no, empress is not someone that you will see like a regular person. That's husband and wife material right there. That's hubby and wifey material right there. The Pika, you wifey to him. Just like Noriah, just like Lloyd, y'all husband and wife to our soulmates. So your soulmate sees you as his wife already. And if he's since he we need to stop I need to stop saying if. Since he sees you as his wife, he is not going to do anything to sabotage the connection that he wants with you when he connects with you. So within 5 days or in the month of September, yes, he will be reaching out to you. But if you want a straight answer, within 5 days. Either through texting, he might messenger you, he might Facebook you, he might Instagram you, to tell you this. Any way of social media, or physically see you. He might physically come to see you. But if he's still concerned about, or a little concerned about how you may take the encounter with him, he might, on the safe side, do the social media, like do the technology side of it. Like call you, cell phone. I feel messenger, text you, or Gmail you. Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Topeka. Thank you. You're helping me to understand my divine masculine. So, I mean, even though I'm not with him anymore and I'm not seeing him, and I still need time to grow and be my empress self. I gotta be an empress, and that's gonna take me a minute. That I'm happy for this journey. I'm happy we have this journey. So, guys, thank you guys for being in the library with me. And I did not forget about the subscribers. We reached 1K plus on August 20th, 2019. So I've done a lottery, and the winners to get a personal reading. And my personal reading is a lot faster. I'm just practicing. It's been a minute, you know. So, and especially doing something new, I had to practice this with you guys. So see, I'm learning. So yeah, the winners are in the description box below. If you would like to reach out to me and just contact me to tell me about your art and what you're bringing out in the month of September of your art, contact me. My Gmail information is in the description box below. To the winners, your names are in the description box below because I'm concerned about privacy. So I'm not sure if y'all wanted me to voice who's getting September personal reading, since we all reached that 1,000K subscribers, viewers, watchers, people that like the channel, even the ones that dislike the channel. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. The ones that subscribed, out of thousands of you guys, wonderful divine masculines and divine feminists that subscribe, I was only able to choose 8 in the month of September to I believe either it's 8, yes, it's 8 subscribers that I've chosen randomly, just randomly chosen. It's in the description box below. So if you see your name in the description box below, contact me through Gmail so I can send you your personal reading. Okay. Thank you guys for coming in the doorway to the Akashic Records library with me, and just reading and rocking out with me, and just being you and allowing me to be me. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the subscribes. Thank you. I appreciate you. And this is helping me to keep going. We can only go higher. We only take you higher. We doing Family Stone up in here. So I can't wait what's in store for us in September. We will see you on the other side.